It's to all the bouncers. Big
Big Monkey Man!
Monkey Man.
Hello, YouTube, vinyl community, good people of the interweb. It's another one of those freebie ones I found. I knew I had it somewhere. It's okay, it's not brilliant, not as good as their first album, the specials, but hey ho, didn't cost me a penny, so there you are. Vinyl finds and buys for last month. Didn't get a lot last month, to be honest. Not that you need to. It's not all about spend, is it? And if I'm honest, there was a period last month and into December where I didn't have the music vibe at all. And I really couldn't be arsed with it. I was getting more enjoyment watching and doing other things, other hobbies I have, interests. But yeah, things are getting gradually better, and I've joined in live streams and whatever, and been watching videos and commenting and getting the vibe back. So here we go. One album, a few 7-inch singles, there's a 10-inch. They were given to me free of charge. I'll explain more in a bit. And I don't normally buy CDs. You have to be something really, really special for me to get my hand in my pocket and pull out a few pennies to pay for them. But I picked up a CD. Anyway, the album, I had it on pre-order. I'm sorry if there's any light glare bouncing off the old shiny sleeve. Yeah, Madness, Sailor V, their latest album. Yeah, had it on pre-order. Went over to the old HMV in Kettering to pick it up, and that's where I spotted the CD that I also purchased right in front of my face. Double album, nice gatefold. Is it a good album? It's okay. It's okay. It's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's brilliant. It's on clear vinyl. Oh dear. There you go. You can see my ugly mug through there. Yeah, on clear vinyl. Nice inner sleeves as well. And it also came with, I don't know if I put it in one of these. It's not in there. It's probably in the actual outer sleeve of the album itself. It actually came with an autographed card as well. Autographs of the various band members and that, which is something really nice to have. It's an okay album. Not my favourite. I wouldn't say it's their best. It's a good, competent one. The trouble is with Madness albums, the last couple, they're getting quite sort of samey as far as the vocals are concerned. Suggs, of course, lead singer. They desperately need, I think, Chaz Smash to come back into the fold. He took a hiatus a few years ago, and he released a solo album with his own stuff called A Comfortable Man. He was going through a bit of a tough time, divorce and all that, and wanted to take a break from it all. And a lot of us sort of Madness fans wish he'd come back into the fold. I think the band needs him. As much as I love Madness, and that album, it's their first ever studio album ever to make the #1 spot here in Britain, top of the charts. You wouldn't believe it, would you? As much as I love the band, I think it's going a bit stale as far as the vocals and that are concerned. But what the hell do I know nothing about songwriting, singing, constructing songs, the music and all. What do I know? But yeah, I think they need him back, helping Suggs out, because Suggs does have a habit of kind of not so much singing, but kind of talking through the songs, you know, sort of talky types, if you catch my drift. And with Chaz back into the fold, his real name's Caffel, by the way, Caffel Smith or Smythe, better known as Chaz Smash. With him back in the fold, I think it'd help out a lot more. It had a bit more vibrancy as well, I think, to the songs. But there you go. It reached #1 here in Britain. Much loved band. Deserve a hell of a lot more than what they've had from the record industry. If ever a band deserved more plaudits and a hatful of rewards, honours, it's Madness, the band that put the fun back into British music. So yeah, while I was in HMV in Kettering picking that up, I said we'll keep hold of it a few minutes while I have a mooch round the shelves and see if there's anything else I want. And yeah, I don't buy CDs, and if I do, they have to be something really, really special and something I'm never ever gonna see on vinyl. Whether I go searching for it at a record fair, car boot sale, or whatever, or look online, you're just never ever going to see it on vinyl. So much easier to release stuff, and I suppose cost wise as well, on CD and even digitally now. So I was mooching around the shelves, and there, right in front of my face, right in front of my eyes, the score, the sound, is it? I think it's a score, isn't it? Well, we generally call them soundtracks, but I think it's the musical score is the proper term for it. The score for my favourite film of all time, and that's that, Jaws. And this was only, I think it was about £3.50, if memory serves me right. And I'm absolutely loving it. I've never seen it on vinyl out in the wilderness. I've seen, I think it might have been Beth over there in America show it on vinyl. The only Jaws album I've ever seen on vinyl is Chrissy, right at the very start of the film, innit? The only other Jaws album I've seen on vinyl is Jaws 2. And I've seen it twice, and once I thought, well, yeah, that was at a car boot sale. A record dealer had a load of stuff there. I thought, yeah, okay, right, I'll come back for that later. Did my usual trick. Got back later. Bloody well gone, hadn't it? I never learnt my lesson, have I? And the only other time I see it, the vinyl was scratched to hell. I don't know if a cat had been using it as a scratching post or what. the sleeve was all right, and the bloke wanted 25 quid for it, and it didn't even have an inner sleeve with it. And no way, no. I said, I'll give you a fiver for the sleeve, and I can put it in a frame. Ooh, no, no. So anyway, I picked that up, playing it, loving it. Nice booklet with it. There you go. Fancy swimming off Skegness or Blackpool, and seeing that, blimey, I think I'd add to the effluent in the water. Yeah, nice little booklet telling you about the music of the film, etc. The odd picture or two. Like I say, it's my favourite film of all time. I might even dig it out later, watch it again. The second one wasn't too bad. Quite enjoyed the second one. The third one could have been a lot better, should have been, but I think 3D was in its infancy, wasn't it, back then? And the fourth one, well, that was just bloody ridiculous, wasn't it? So yeah, I picked that up. Loving it. Loving it. Jaws. Favourite film of all time. A few singles and a 10-inch single. I had a delivery for a place in a town local to me a few weeks ago. Well, it was right towards the end of November, actually. And I knew the building where the place was situated. Didn't recognise the name on the delivery note. It sounded like one of those sort of pop-up places where you go and buy implements and bits and bobs for growing exotic tobacco, if you catch my drift. And when I got there, I had a bit of trouble contacting the bloke. He was in the building, but he couldn't hear me banging on the bloody door. And yeah, got a pallet for you, mate. A big pallet. Ain't got a clue what's on it. Oh, then we got it down on the tail lift. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's all stuff from Australia and all over the world, etc., etc. And it turns out it was a young chap, probably in his 20s, I would imagine, second half of his 20s. He actually makes records, and I don't mean he makes them in the sense he sings on them or does all the tunes and all that. He actually cuts records. He does long runs, short runs for record companies, artists, etc. He does it all digitally. He takes the digital format that's sent to him. Except I don't know the correct terminology for it. I'm just telling you what I sort of quickly picked up and gauged from him. He takes the digital stuff and cuts it onto vinyl. I'd love to go back and sort of interview him and sort of learn and see how it's all done and show yous. And I was a bit in a rush and kind of busy, and so we only had a quick chit chat. And he says, "Well, what music do you like?" And I, ska and skinhead reggae and lots of other stuff, my sort of thing. He said, "Well, if you like that sort of ska and skinhead reggae stuff and that," he said, you should like some of this stuff. It's dub, but it's not heavy. It's not really, really heavy dub or music to get stoned to. You know, you're smoking a spliff and all that. And he gave me a few 7-inch singles and a 10-inch single. He said, "Have these, take them home, listen to them, try them." And he said, "If you're in the area again, let me know. Come and say hello and let me know what you thought." So yeah, here we go. I know nothing about these artists, by the way. Some of yous out there might have heard of them. You can let me know, etc. Freedom Sound Music. Oh, and by the way, I've got the chap's business card as well. I'll take a picture of it at the end and I'll put it up. You might want to get in touch with him. I don't know. This is King's Dub on the A side. On the B side is part 2, King's Dub. Jay Robinson, Who Dem Sound meets Bopper Rankin. I ain't got a clue, but I enjoyed it, and it was free, so I'm not complaining. And invariably with these records, you've got kind of singing vocals on the A side. On the B side, it's all instrumental dub. You might not be able to see this label too clear. It's on the Who Dem Sounds records or label. There's like a lion there with the big mane and a crown on his head. I'll take a picture at the end and so you can see it a bit more clearly. And that's the Bush Chemists. The A side is, you probably won't be able to see it, but I'll hold it up anyway. The A side is Epic, B side is Epic Dub. Again, enjoyed it. It was free, so I ain't complaining. Dark blue affair, same sort of label, the lion's head with the full mane and the crown. Probably ain't going to be able to see it too clear. And that's Jay Robinson, Who Dem Sound meets Kai Dub, K-I-I, and that's Higher Meditation on the A side and Meditation Dub on the B side. So yeah, picture sleeve for this one. Donovan King J, Compromising Done on the A side and No Compromise Dub on the B side. Who Dem Sound Records 2021. Again, I know nothing. I've never heard of these people, never heard the songs before, so I'll put them on and listen to them with a completely open mind. This is the 10-inch one. I'll put it in this sleeve. Easier to store. And this is Jar Warrior. Again, Who Dem Sound. And this is Jar Warrior. Peter Broggs, Left Babylon and Come. Jar Warrior, Left Babylon Dub. And on the B side you've got Jar Warrior again, Come to Conquer. And Jar Warrior, yet again, Come to Dub. So you got vocals and that, a bit of vocals on the A side, like I said, on these, and instrumental dub on the other side. Again, put it on, played it with a totally open mind, and they were free. Chap kindly gave me them, bless his cotton socks, and I enjoyed it. Would I get more dub? I probably might do. But like I say, I don't really like the really heavy stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed them, and yeah, hopefully I can get back and have a proper chit chat with the lad and see if we can get something sort of set up for the new year. Have a bit of a chinwag and an interview, so we can see how it's all done and put together, as long as he's not giving away too many trade secrets or whatnot. He did say to me, he said if you got a digital format and that, he says you want a special record knocking up, he says I can do it for you gladly. So yeah, brilliant. So yeah, final finds buys for November. I'm a bit late to the table with doing this, but yeah, bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in during your busy day, during the busy festive period. And yeah, thank you very much for supporting the channel through 2023. Happy New Year to you all, whether you're a owner of a channel content creator, whatever you like to call yourselves, or you're just a casual viewer, subscriber, etc. Thank you very much for your continued support. Have a great 2024. Bless you. See you later. Cheerio.